It's leg day, one of my favorites. Get your warm-up going and I'll talk to you a little bit about it. We've got 4 sets. Every set is going to start with a HIIT cardio, and then we are going to superset a glute and a hamstring 3 times through. So A, B, A, B, A, B, and then we'll move on to the next set, which will start with that HIIT. Remember, the HIIT exercise, you've got 20 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest 3 times, but we're only doing 1 before each set. I will give you versions of that cardio exercise, whether your ability level is up here or down here. I'll give you a version that will work for you for that HIIT moment at the beginning of every set. We should get a real good calorie burn today. We should also get a real good workout going on our legs, glutes, thighs, calves, the whole lower body, kit and caboodle. So finish up your warm up here. The equipment you're going to need are weights for your lower body, so whatever that means for you, but generally speaking, those tend to be on the heavier end of things. Depending on what you have at home, water jugs, full water jugs, laundry jugs always work if you're kind of ad-libbing with your at-home equipment. So gather up what you've got and let's get going here with our first set. Set number 1, we are going to start with jump squats. Jump squats, booty back, chest stays proud. I bend my legs to get down. I don't disappear by bending at the waist. Bend the legs, jump and land soft, okay? If that's too much, there's a modified version here if I don't trip over my dumbbells. And if that's still too much impact for you, we have the mountaintop squats, which are absolutely no jump, okay? So we've got jump squats. And then our strength portion include deadlift, so you'll have a weight in each hand. A bar would also work if you've got that at your at-home gym setup. I hinge at the hip, keep that core tight and engaged, those weights right down the front of my legs, and I pull right back up using those hamstring and glute. Then I'm going to go to a one-legged box squat here. That's why my bench is out. Let me give you the version of this. I start in the seated position, planted leg, stand up in 1 unit. What we don't want is you bending forward and coming up, sort of like a snake. We want a solid push up, holding a weight ideally at your chest. Version 1. Version 2, if that's just too much for you, is to give your rest leg here a little bit of a kickstand that sort of helps you push up, gives you a little extra help there. And if that's still too much, then get rid of the weight and you're just using body weight to get up and down. We'll switch halfway on that. So that's what our first set's gonna look like. Let me get the timer ready for our HIIT jump squats to get us going. Here we go with our HIIT jump squats, modified or mountaintop. Here we go. We want to get those heart rates going. 20 seconds of work. We get 20-second rest in between. And we're going to do this 3 times. Good. Land nice and soft. Try to get some good air. Break. 20 seconds. Try to get some good air under those jumps. Recover your breathing here. And let's do this again. Here we go. Good. Stay with me. Almost there. Break. 20-second rest. One more time. Last time is the hardest. Fight through it here, and then we're done with our first hit. 2, 1, here we go. I've got all sorts of different timers. It's a bit of a mess here. Bear with me. Stay with it. Push through it. Nice work. All right, grab your weights. Ignore the timer, I don't know what that was. Grab your weights. Let's get right into the strength portion. Deadlifts, supersetted with the one-legged box squat. Let me get the timer set up for this. All right, deadlifts. Our timer for the strength is, here we go, 40 seconds. Nice tight core. Keep a neutral neck. Keep that core engaged. We should get in 40 seconds, you should get in a nice amount of reps here with our deadlift. The heavier your weights, the fewer reps you're gonna get in. The lighter the weights, the more reps you should get in. We'll have 10-second rest in between. Break. Now we're gonna go over here to our box squat. Use the kickstand there on the floor if you need it with that extra weight. Here we go. I'll give you the halfway indicator because I couldn't figure out how to get the timer to do it. So hopefully I can figure it out. All right, switch legs. Good. We'll have 10 seconds after this, and we're right back at deadlift. We're just getting down and dirty with it here, getting right in it. All right, 10 seconds. And we're back at deadlift. Tight core, neutral neck. The beauty of doing that HIIT to get us started is that our heart rate is elevated. And lifting heavier weights here keeps it elevated. I'm trying to decide. I may have 2 different weights here, I'm not sure. Almost there. Tight core. Hinge at the hips. Neutral neck. Break. Box squat. Here we go. Switch. I tried to start with my other leg, but I don't always remember. Remember, come up in 1 unit. Use that kickstand on the floor if you need it. Putting that other foot on a dumbbell. Eliminate the weights if you need to. Break. Last round here, deadlifts. Then I'll go blow my nose. Here we go. Hopefully, you've got your music going. Good. Use your mirror here, put it off to the side, and look at yourself from the side. Is your back nice and flat? Is your core engaged? Are those weights staying close to your legs? Keeping that neutral neck. If you're looking to the side, obviously, A little hard. All right, box squats. Last one. Weight or no weight, kickstand or no kickstand, come up in one unit. Switch. Sorry. Looking at the timer, looking at the camera. I'm not doing a good job with my balance here. Done. And we get the roar of the crowd. I don't know. Nice job, set one done. Get a sip of water, let's get right into set two. Set two, let me show you the exercises real quick. Hopefully you didn't hit pause. This will give you a moment for your heart rate to come down. If you still need time when I'm done, then you can hit pause. Our HIIT here are jump lunges, okay? 20 seconds. If that's too much, we're gonna add a shuffle in between. I think 4 shuffles should start you off on the other foot again. So jump lunge, 1, 2, 3, 4, jump lunge, 1, 2, 3, 4, jump lunge, okay? Or give me skiers, okay? So there's the HIIT for set 2. The strength, we got goblet. You're holding as heavy a weight as you got against your chest. Get into that comfortable squat position. Down, my chest stays proud, and I push up through those heels. Again, the bend is in my legs here. I'm not folding it half at the hips, okay? Then we got one-legged deadlifts. I am going with the staggered stance here. My thighs are in line. This foot is just here for balance to show you a little bit from the side. All the work is coming from this plant leg. I'm holding a weight in each hand, runs down the front of my leg, tight core, neutral neck, and I pull back up. The reason I'm doing staggered stance here is because we're switching halfway, and this is a much quicker transition. I also get in more reps that way. So staggered stance deadlift, goblet, jump lunges, set 2, find your space, let's get it going. Jump lunges or a version of it. Here we go, 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, if you're adding the shuffle, add 4 of them so that you're always starting on the other leg with that jump lunge. Or you're giving me skiers. Make sure those arms are coming overhead with those skiers and you're giving me a good tempo. Break, sorry. I paused a little early. Wasn't sure if the timer was working. Timer issues. 20 seconds here. Here we go. Second 20-second interval here. Here we go. Core is nice and tight. If you're giving me straight jump lunges, you're trying to get that back knee as low as you can to the ground. Full range. Asking a lot of explosion. Break from those legs. Third round, I won't be able to talk. We're just gonna do it. Last 20 seconds here. Here we go. Get low if you can. Almost there. Break. Roar of the crowd. Okay. Let's get right into our strength. Goblet, one-legged deadlift. Here we go. 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bend those legs, push through those heels, keep that core tight. 40 seconds. Depending on your weight, and I picked up a heavier one, you should get in a good amount of reps here. Also, gets your heart rate, keeps your heart rate elevated. Now remember, we've only got 10 seconds to get to our one-legged deadlifts. Push through those heels, keep that core tight, especially at the bottom. Put that down, grab your weights, staggered stance. I'll tell you when to switch. Here we go. Core is tight. You can hold a weight in each hand, in one hand. All right, let's switch sides. All the work should be done on that one plant leg. That's where you should feel this. If you don't, squeeze that core a little tighter. Tight core on one-legged deadlift is very important. May have switched a little early there. 10 seconds. This timer is like a running count. You know me and math. Here we go. I just need a countdown. 40 seconds, so then I can see 20 seconds and I know it's halfway. Not a running count, but that's what I got today. Core tight. If that 10 seconds is too much for you, you can hit pause at any time during the strength portion. Take a longer break. No big deal. We just want to get in our 3 rounds of supersets here. Break, deadlift. I'm going to start with my right leg this time, and I'll try to do better with my halfway. Here we go. The other thing that can be done here are reps. Keep that core tight. So, switch sides. Rather than doing a 40-second time on the strength portion, you can give me 8 to 12 reps on each leg, each round. I think I was better with halfway this time. All right, last round here. Third time through. Keep that core tight. Good, push through those heels. If you find your elbows are sort of stopping you from getting down lower in that squat, pull them in tight. Try to get down as low as you can in that squat. More bend you get in those legs, the better. Look in your mirror here. I'm going to start with my left leg on deadlifts this time. Okay. Staggered stance. Thighs are in line. Core is tight. Here we go. Neutral neck. Weight stay real close to my legs here. Good, let's switch. Break. Nice job. The applause. Okay, I'm going to go through set 3 with you. Stay with me. And perhaps that's a long enough break for you to get going. If it's not, hit pause at the end of my demo. So let's go through set 3. Set 3, the HIIT squat jacks, okay? Difference between a squat jack and a jumping jack is the bend I get in my legs at the bottom of that squat jack, okay? So, I learned from the best, Cindy. I get my arms down here, up. Several things to be thankful for. They're not star jumps. Now, if you want to do a star jump, I'm all for it. Great. Love it. But we've got squat jacks, and if that's too much jump impact, you're giving me the no step or no jump step outs, rather. Okay? Get right into the strength. We've got sumo here. So, holding pretty heavy weight if you can. Knees and toes are going in the same direction. I like to hold the weight low. I think that works those thighs a little bit better. I'm thinking about my knees going back and my torso staying upright when I get down. Right here, my mental piece. Knees back. Push through those heels. Okay, sumo squat. Then I'm going to hold on to that same heavy weight. I've got my plate here to give me a little bit of height for a calf raise. If you want to do it on a step, you can. If you have a platform, a stepper, great. But the weight is held in the same leg I'm working. Remember on these, I like to start at the top, down, up, down, up. And I'll give you the halfway real quick. I'll switch sides. And we'll do the same thing. Start at the top, down, up, down, up. Just this little bit of elevation gives me a much greater range of motion with my calf. If you don't have a step, if you don't have anything to elevate on, then we're just doing the same thing on the floor. Start at the top, down, up, okay? Sumo, calf raises, squat jacks, set 3. If you still need a bit of a break here, hit pause. Otherwise, let's get going with our HIIT. Squat jacks, or step out, or star, if you want a gold star. Here we go. Bend those legs. Give me good tempo on these. Really reach those hands, get them all the way overhead. Bend those legs at the bottom. It's the difference between this and a jumping jack. I need some leg bend at the bottom. Break. Recover here. We'll do it again. I did this HIIT the other day with star jumps. Woo! I decided I would rather do burpees than star jumps. Thus, I'm not doing it today. But you need to take it up a notch. Please hit it with the star jump. Break. One more time. Then we're right into our strength here. Here we go. These are better than jump lunges, for sure. The reason I've added all of these explosive cardios is the combination of this explosive cardio with our strength work really gives your legs a good workout. Break. Nice job. Let's get right into the strength. Grab your weights for sumo and calf raise. All right, let's start with the sumo. If you need more time here, just hit pause. Give yourself a little more time before you get into the strength. Here we go. Push through those heels, knees back. Another good exercise to use your mirror. How low are you going? How upright is your torso staying? I should be able to read the front of your shirt. Mine says cardio, coffee, and kale. Yay. So get down low, knees back, push through heels. Breathe. Should feel that in your thighs and your glute. Almost there. All right, same weight. I'm gonna hold the same weight. Calf raises. Start at the top, down, up, down, up. I'll give you the halfway. And we'll switch to the other side. Try to give it a little pause at the top of that calf raise. Switch sides quickly as you can. Sorry, my back is to you. Pause at the top. Try to have your calf doing all the work here. Good. Back to sumo. Don't push off. If you're holding onto a chair, I tend to find that I'm really pushing off whatever I'm holding to balance if you're not careful. Here we go with sumos. Down, up, push through those heels. Good. Knees back. Knees and toes in the same direction. Torso is upright. This is what Cindy and I call a fast and furious workout here. We're getting a lot done in a little time. I don't know if you've noticed a theme lately with me, but I'm getting them all done, working hard in under an hour for sure. Okay, I'm gonna start here, this side. Does that make sense? Yes. Start up, down, up. I'll tell you when to switch. At this point, I have no oxygen left in my brain. Pause at the top. Switch sides quickly. Start at the top. Good. Pause at the top. Calves are important. Add stability to our knees. Especially as we're all getting older. At least I am. Calves are important. Break. Here we go. Third time through. Sumos. Knees and toes. Same direction. Down. Push through those heels. Good. Knees back. Keep that torso upright. Don't try to get down to the ground there. Then you're gonna fold in half. It's not what I want. I want you using those thighs. Push up. Connect mind to body there. Think about those inner thighs as you push up through those heels. Push. Good. Almost there. Break. Calf raise. Start at the top. Whew, I've been holding this weight a long time. Here we go. Start at the top. Pause at the top. Especially if you're just doing this on the floor. Really important to give yourself that pause at the top. Good. Switch sides. Start at the top. Weight is in, you're holding that weight in the same hand as the leg you're working. And the crowd goes wild. One more set. Let me demo it for you. Don't hit pause yet. Let me demo it for you. See how you're feeling. Once that demo's done, then you can hit pause if you need to. All right, final set here, set 3. Pretty simple, but you gotta stay focused here. We're doing a bit of a compound movement with the strength portion. The HIIT portion, mountain climbers. We all know them. Here's the variable with mountain climbers. Shoulders are right over my wrists. My core is tight. The variable here on your mountain climber is tempo or speed, okay? So I can go at a real easy tempo here, or I can really try to hit it in that 20 seconds. If you're really trying to hit it in that 20 seconds, your goal is 60, counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so mountain climbers is our HIIT. Then we just have one exercise for our strength because it's compound, and we're gonna do one leg, then the other leg. It is a curtsy to side or lateral lunge. Now, I think Cindy likes to hold 2 weights here for this. I prefer to hold 1 weight. So I hold 1 weight against my chest. Your other option is there's no weights at all, okay? And you're just using body weight. So I hold 1 weight against my chest. I'm gonna go off to the side for my curtsy. Key thing to remember here, this shin doesn't get pulled over to the side. I want this shin to stay fairly vertical, okay? My stance is off to the not straight back. Think of it as a clock. So I'm not back at the 6, I'm over just a little bit, okay? You know me and my visuals. So I go over a little bit, come up to center, and then I go right off to the side, booty back, push. If you need to tap it there. Okay, so we're doing one side, 40 seconds, the other side, the other 40 seconds. All right, back and forth, strength. Final set, we got this. If you still need time here, hit pause. Otherwise, let's get right into our mountain climber HIIT. Mountain climber HIIT, here we go. Core is tight, shoulders over wrists. You determine your tempo here. Here we go. Sorry I didn't talk, I was counting. I got to the 60, yay! All right, recover your breathing here. Here we go, tight core, you control your tempo. Here we go. We just came off of calf raises. Those are pretty low key in terms of our heart rate. So hopefully you can hit it a little bit harder here with our mountain climbers. Keep that core tight, break. One more time. That 20-second break goes by faster and faster. Also, after those calf raises, here we go. My calves are burning on these mountain climbers. I don't know about you guys. Break. Okay. Curtsy to side. Grab your weights, either 1 or 2, and we'll get those going. I'm gonna hold 1 weight to my chest here. Remember to keep that plant leg shin fairly vertical. Push. Again, if you need to stop here in the center between each exercise to gather yourself, you can, or you can make it a little more fluid. Think off to the side in that curtsy, booty back in that side, and push. Don't fold in half right there. Push through that thigh. That's why I hold one weight. When I have two, I tend to bend at the waist too much. When I hold one against my chest, I can stay pretty break upright. Now, these get your heart rate going pretty good. So, here we go. Other side. Keep that, keep that plant leg shin vertical. One leg I have much better balance one side than the other. I also find that I'm really tight on the inner thigh on this right plant leg. Woo. Try to get as low as you can on both of these lunges. Break. You got this out with me. If you need more of a break here, hit pause. Totally fine. Otherwise, we're gonna get her done. Heavier the weight that you're holding here, obviously, the harder this is gonna be, the higher your heart rate. So you may need more of a break between these sets here, or rounds, or whatever we wanna call them. Booty back, push, push. Break. This is a sustained elevated heart rate is what this is. Here we go. Good, sorry. Booty back. Make sure when you do that side lunge or that lateral lunge that you are indeed coming out from the side to the side of that plant leg. Sometimes I have to check myself on that. Make sure I'm not coming to the front or to the back, but lateral. Good. Keep that shin upright. Do these in front of your mirror. Get as low as you can with both of these. Last round, we can do it. Hopefully you have your music on. You don't need to listen to my moaning and groaning here. Those of you that work out with me know it's never a quiet experience. Good. Good. Push right there. Keep that core tight. It's where the magic happens in those inner thighs. Push. All right. Other side. And we've done it. There we go. Curtsy. Good. If your knees are good, I really want you to challenge yourself with those curtsies back there. Just stepping back isn't enough. You gotta bend that plant leg. Get that back knee down there. Right there, yeah, good. We do deserve a round of applause here. Nice job. Get a drink of water here, and I'll take you through a stretch of our legs. Okay, let's do a quick stretch here. Let's hang down, release the tension in that lower back. Reach over to one foot, then the other. Let's walk out to down dog here and pedal those calves. Good. Let's pull that left leg through. I've got a hand on either side of my plant here. Let's let this back hip drop a little bit. Try to get a good stretch on that hip. Then leaving my right hand planted on the inside here. Reach up to the ceiling, turn those wrists 5 times one way, 5 times the other way. Held a lot of weights today. Bring it back down. Let's switch legs. Pull it through. Drop that back hip. Stretch that out. Good. Now let's leave that left hand planted. Reach up. 5 times one way. 5 times the other. Good. Come back. Walk that plank back up. Woo. I'm going to have us sit down here on our heels. Those of you put your right leg out. I want you to really squeeze this glute and lower the knee to the floor. You should get a good stretch on your quad. Those of you that this bothers your knee, just do that standing quad stretch that I usually do. Good. Switch sides. Lower that knee. Tighten that glute, which is hard to do after lifting all those weights, but I still get a good stretch on that quad. Good. Now let's sit down. Let's cross right leg over, make that figure 4. Just push down a little bit there on that knee. Good stretch on the outside of that hip there. Think about good posture here. Keep that back nice and straight always. That happens when my core is engaged. Now, pull that left leg up. Flex this foot. I'm back to good posture here. Really stick that chest out. Bring that booty to the heel here as close as you can, and you should get a good stretch on that hamstring. If you're not, you think, oh, I can get all hunched up, then your posture's horrible, okay? So straighten up that back, real proud chest, and you should get a good stretch on that hamstring. Let's switch legs. Figure 4 with our left. Just press down on that knee a little bit. Oh. What a sense of accomplishment with leg day. I love it. Bring that leg up. Bring your right leg up. Flex this foot. Again, proud chest. I mean, I don't even have to move my booty closer to my heel, and I already feel a stretch. Move that booty a little closer to your heel. Proud chest. Stick out that chest, and you should get a real good hamstring, hip flexor, the whole kit and caboodle. You know, how my face starts to contort here. Seeing as I am not the fluid dancer that my dear friend Cindy is, I'm a tight rubber band here. Okay, let's put those legs down, bring them into a butterfly, open that up a little bit. Now let's just get a good twist. I'm turning my back to you, sorry. On that lower back here before we go. Now let's get the other side. Excellent job. Great leg day workout. Added some HIIT in there, we burned some calories, and we really supersetted the heck out of our quads and glutes. Nice job today. See you next time.